What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Cool Upthescorepodcast coming to you live with another banger tonight, man. I got my boys with me, Tap, JB, and we got another blessing for y'all coming y'all way. Y'all ready to tune in?
Let's get it.
Let's
Let's
get it.
get into it, man. Let's get into it, man. First and foremost, like we always do, we want to thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for the feedback. Thank y'all for tuning in, listening to us, interacting with us, engaging with us, man. We truly appreciate it. We can't thank y'all enough, man. We hope that you guys continue to follow us, continue to listen to us, and continue to pick apart what we're saying, and hopefully you can use it one day in your life, man. So let's, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, baby. Today, right now, today, like Gabe, got y'all another one called mock draft. It's not talking about MLB. This ain't talking about NBA. Ain't talking about NFL. Tune in with us. Here we go. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Can we ever just make our own? Or we'll always be haunted with that ghost that's looking over our shoulder because we want to do everything that's best for ourselves instead of best for everybody else. This episode will be dedicated to the people who feel like they're always facing judgment and the people they love are trying to live vicariously through them. So instead of allowing their life projections to shape your life, we are going to dive into and speak on how is nothing wrong with following the journey that God has thrown upon you. And I'm pretty sure all three of us have encountered something in that nature to the degree we're going to find out right here, right now. Without further ado, let's jump right into it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I want to pop it off with this right here. What are some things that can help prevent a person or athlete from being big headed and drowned by the people who put the mock draft on their life predictions? Tap, talk to me, baby. Let me hear what you got to say about
What,
this.
I mean, what I want to start with, I'm gonna start with maybe self awareness. Them knowing themselves, them kind of allowing themselves, to take their journey, to know where they stand in certain parts of their journey. So I think self awareness is one of the big things that that can contribute to them, just not being complacent, not getting in the mindset where they feeling like or just taking a step back from actually understanding where they stand in the mock draft or where they stand and wherever they are in their life. I think definitely when it comes to self awareness, and I have grounded people in your corner. I think having people in your corner that you can talk to, that you can call on, you can actually have real good advice from, that can give you the real game without being judgmental, without being extremely I would say negative. You have that person you can always call on. Then I also have tunnel vision. Tunnel vision, being able to be locked in on your dreams, locked in on your goals, aspirations. You're not really focusing on the people with the outside noise. You stand locked in on your dreams, what you got going on, your path, and you kind of full steam ahead. Then I got taking time to yourself. I think definitely that can help. That was taking time to yourself and actually understanding and knowing, and getting that time to actually get a chance to think for yourself and say, okay, well, am I making the right decision for me? Because once I make this decision, whatever decision may be, or whatever I decide to do in my life, take this next step, that decision is going to be the final decision, or it can be a decision that can definitely impact my future in some type of way. So I think that's something that can help, when it comes to, people not being drowned by my predictions, and just having your, like I say, it's having that self-awareness of your own self, and just understanding, that, who you are and where you stand in your life. So
Okay, okay. I want to ask you a question about that. Do you feel it is essential that you have the right people around you or in your corner? Because if you have a bunch of yes men, do you feel like that can lead a person to self destruction?
nah, for sure. Nah, I definitely, I believe everybody who's an athlete, who's not an athlete, who has a life career, or who has a aspiration that's something. I believe you need someone in your corner, or people in your corner who you can trust, that can be trustworthy, and not just a yes man to tell you, okay, whatever you feel like is right is nah. You need somebody who's gonna be be precise and kind of just and give you the real, whether you want to hit a real or not. You need that in your life. You need people that can actually have that combo and make sure you kind of steady grounded. So, for sure.
Okay. Hey, gems was dropped, baby. I hope y'all writing them things down, man. Y'all listen. Tap with your ears, not your mouth, baby. JB, talk to me, man. What you got for me?
Well, I have to say that you'll need a strong village. Like you'll have to have a strong village that want to see you grow, then rather than that's just so money hungry. Because you got some out here that's like Tap said, like people get in their ear and be like, oh, you going first round, you going top 5, but they so money hungry that they don't want to see you grow in your respective career or your respective sport. So I just feel like you got to have a strong village, and you got to, and like Tap said, you got to keep you humble, because these mock drafts telling you going top 5, you're gonna be a lottery pick, but you need somebody in your corner to be like, nah, boss man, you ain't there yet. You got to keep grinding. You got to keep working. We ain't trying to get to the money right now. We trying to make sure that once we get to the money, they come. So you got to have a strong village.
And to piggyback off of what you said, JB, you said we ain't trying to get to the money just yet. So basically, what you're saying is we don't want the shortcuts. We want the longevity,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, cause
Okay.
yeah, cause it's a lot of athletes, so money hungry that they forget the grind. They forget where they come from. I'm about to I'm about to go top 5 next year. I'm going to the league, or
Mhm.
I'm gonna be a first round draft pick. I'm going to the league. That they forget where they come from, and they get too big headed. So once they get there, just like Jamarcus Russell did.
Yeah, I
And
can understand that.
I think to kind of elaborate what you're saying, I think in a sense, like like I said, they get big headed, and like I said, it don't always have to be NFL draft or NBA
Hmm.
draft. It's more so in
Hmm.
life. Like I say, when it comes to
Yeah,
it's just simply our podcast. You know what I'm saying? People can tell you, hey, you take this step here, you're gonna get there faster. Nah, I mean we have to endure our process, and I believe same thing for NFL or NBA candidates. Whatever you got to endure your process. You got to understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know where you stand inside of you. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
they can have everything and every illusion of what they want you to be and where they want you to be at, but only you truly know, you know what I'm saying, what's the best decision for you. And like you
Hmm.
said, the biggest part of that is if you don't allow yourself to understand your process, that's how you can get complacent. You ought to say, okay, well, I'm being rated as this top 5 guy. I'm a 5 star, but I ain't finna work.
yeah,
I'm already, I already made my steps. I'm good. I'm good.
Hmm.
And you see, that's how people start to kind of take a down trend because they feel like they have nothing else to work for. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely believe that's probably what the angle you was hitting at in that aspect.
Great point.
yeah.
Hey, great
Because
point, Scott.
if you don't endure the trials and tribulations, you ain't gonna understand how to handle the.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, JB, I got a question for you. Do you
What's
think
up?
do you think without having a strong village, do you think it's end all be all, or do you think a person can have the self awareness and self accountability to still hit their goals without probably having the support system of somebody who has their own village?
Yeah, yeah. Like if like Tap said, you gotta have that tunnel vision. If you don't have that support that from your family or friends, then you just gotta be locked in. Hey, let's go to the club. Nah, I gotta work out. Like Kobe and AI. AI and Kobe played in California. AI, this is his first time going out there. That boy said, "Hey Cole, what you about to go do?" Oh, I'm about to go to the gym. Hey, I said I'm about to go to the club.
Hmm.
It's like you gotta have that mindset. Like, ain't nobody here. I don't got nobody counting on me. Is me or nothing. I don't
Hmm.
got nobody to fall on. I got have to make it.
Okay, definitely, hundred
Yeah.
percent, 100%. Those are some nice downers. Some nice downers. What I want to say about that is, I want to say a couple of things. I feel like the people around us, the people that say they love us, they put so much on our shoulders, and they expect us to be so strong, and just to continue to go out and get it when it's they only supporting us on a one-way street. They only supporting us because we're trying to get somewhere that can benefit them. But what about when it comes times where I'm not feeling it today, but you still want me to go out there and get it because you're looking at me like I'm your military,
Yeah,
right? And for the person themselves, it's gonna be days like JB say. It's gonna be days where you're gonna be like, well, I gotta go. You know, what I'm saying, I can't hang out. I gotta go to the gym, or I gotta go get in the books. I gotta go to the library. I gotta go perfect my craft. And those days are gonna. You might not love the journey, but you're gonna appreciate the results.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You might not love this journey, but you're gonna appreciate these results. And don't think that because you had this person in your corner all your life that they supporting you, that they doing this in their best interest. And I'm not saying this for everyone, but there's some of them out there that they are around you because they using you.
Yeah.
And it's like just because they in your circle, that the mean they're in your corner.
Mm-hmm.
So pick your friends, pick the ones that you keep close to you, keep them very close and really understand and look and see and digest who these people are and what they're bringing to you, how they're pushing you forward so you can succeed and do what you need to do.
Facts.
Yes, coach. Yes, coach.
Come
Yep.
on, man. Let's get it going, man.
Hey,
Yes,
So
coach.
cool got in the bag just now, boy. He really like, damn, boy.
come on, man. We finna tap in. We ain't never tapping out, man. We
Bag.
ain't never tapping out. And I think all of that just rolls into, you know, when it comes time to making our decisions, why is it that everyone else is always seems to know what's best for us more than we know what's best for us? Talk to me, JB. Why is it every time that I got an idea or I have another way that I can probably do this, why is it that they know more than us about it than we do? And you ain't never done it before.
I'll say because like people have different mindsets. When you making decisions for others, I wouldn't say they know what's best for us, but they want to see us reach our dreams as bad as we want to reach our dreams. So they gonna tell us about anything sound good for us to reach our dreams. And like if I'm taking advice for myself, I might be more afraid to take that risk because it's like, oh, if I fail, then I fail. But if he fail, that's on him. He got to handle that. But if I fail, I ain't gonna want to take that risk again because I already know what outcome is gonna be. So I'd rather tell you, hey, do this, do that, to see you really reach your dreams. And if you fail, then hey, I told you so. But if
See,
I, but if
and
I, but
I'm a bite. I'm a bite
Go,
on that one.
go, go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
I got a bite on that because
Go ahead.
I feel like coming from that point of view, I think it's definitely the people that you're talking about. They're the ones who I won't say they, I won't say they, but yeah, they're the ones who believe that they know the way.
That's toxic.
They,
yeah,
they know the
yeah,
process. They know
Yeah.
the steps, and if they knew the steps, they would be there.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And that's a lot of
yeah,
times we don't look at when it's time to self reflect. Like I said earlier, it's time to self reflect on our life, and we look at it like, okay, well, dang, it's my big brother. He knows the steps. He know the process. And most times,
mm-hmm,
I won't say most times because I don't want to put everybody in that category, but sometimes it's like it's for their self gains. So
yeah,
they want to help you with a process so they can be a part of your process.
Mm-hmm.
So they can say,
mm-hmm,
okay, yeah, I helped him make this decision. I know I was here when he made a decision. I was here when he did this. And in the day, they can be putting you in a bad situation. They don't actually have that real analysis. So I go from that point of view. Then I go to the markers, the people who actually making those mock drafts. Now
Mm-hmm.
they feel like, okay, well, they're going by analytics. They're going by what
Mm-hmm.
they believe. And it's no, like I say, and one thing comes to this mock draft, you got to realize that in life in general, it's always generated. So it can change by the seconds, by the minutes, however they feel, whatever. It could be a toe injury, whatever it is, can change the mock draft. You know what I'm saying? It
Mm-hmm.
can change by the minute. So I believe that the markers just make a decision off of what they feel. And we know that's almost 1,000 mock drafts out here. And
yeah,
who's to say who's the right one, who's the one who to take the most factual or most credentials. So I just believe I think it's more so for their own gain. So if I do hit, it's like a lottery. So if I'm a mocker, if I'm a person that's giving the mock draft, if I hit on this pick or selection I said, now I became more credible. So it's like a risk and take type thing. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you
Yeah.
anything until I finally hit.
Yeah.
So I got 2 point of views. I got a point of view from the family or the friends side. They they want to be involved, and I got the people that's actually making these mocks or telling what's life. And like I said, they want to be a part of their life as well. So I got that from that. So that's why I said I want to kind of hit you on where you was going at because pause. But I understood where you was going at with that. Cool. I'm over this dog.
You gotta chill with that, dog. You gotta chill with that. Okay, hey. So
Man.
to elaborate on both of you guys' statement, And this goes back to one of our previous episodes, Letter to the Youth, right? When it comes down to just because you stuck in a way and you've always seen it done this way, that don't mean that I can't get the same results by doing it my way.
Right.
Yeah.
So don't judge me or don't look at me differently or don't think that you know more than me because you've always seen it done. You've only seen what's in this box, right? But when I'm over here creating my sphere or my cylinder, you looking at me different, but we getting the same results. Because if I listen to you and then it don't pan out, you gonna look at me wrong because I'm looking at you like
said, well,
like you
I told you
you
so.
led me down this path. I was believing in you. I was trusting in you. You set me up for failure. Now you looking at me like, you know, like what JB said in our last blooper. What's the name? You know, now you looking at you looking because I'm looking at you like I held you up here. You know, I trusted you. I believed in you. I put all of my time and my decision making into you because you told me that you have my best interests at life.
Right.
And you failed me. And this ain't a video game. I don't get no redos. I don't get to start over from level one.
Yeah.
I'm 18 years old now. I'm in my last year or 2 years of high school. It's life is really across the street.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah.
It's quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and now he looking at you like, what we about to do?
What we about to do? You know what I'm saying? So,
you got me here. Figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then when it comes down to that, it's like, oh, now you a failure. But how am I a failure when you led me down this path? So either you don't want to take the it go two ways. I didn't take the responsibilities of my by trusting in you, and you ain't take the accountability by knowingly leading me down this wrong path, but you've only seen it done this way. So you only figure out we can't do no other way but this way, and we fail.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if you want it, go get it yourself, man. You ain't, and this is not to diss anybody. I'm just saying because we have seen a lot of people follow the wrong people and try to get the right results. We've also seen people follow the right people and get the wrong results. So if it's meant for you, it's gonna happen for you. But everybody just don't have that gift. Everybody is just not, gifted with, the Albert Einsteins. Everybody is not gifted with you've been playing this game all your life and now you going to the big leagues and be successful. Everybody is not like the Teddy Bridgewaters, you know what I'm saying? The high GPA guys. Everybody's not gifted like that. So some people have to get in the lab and work. Whether the lab is in you dissecting animals, whatever it is, you on the field, you on a basketball court, you on a diamond, you playing tennis, you swimming. You always have to try to take that next step. So when it comes down to things like this, you can know that you put your best foot forward and not dependent on anybody else, to make things happen for you. You made it happen, and they just became, a branch to your success, and that's how I feel it should happen. That's how I feel it should happen, man. And this next split second, I'm gonna give y'all another cool fact. Did you know that Cheyenne University of Pennsylvania is the oldest HBCU in the country?
Founded 1837.
Talk greasy to me. Talk greasy. Okay.
I'm an HBCU grad. I love it.
Okay. Hey, I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. So we on this thing of, believing in yourself, having the right people around you, surrounding you, having a strong village, taking accountability of your life path and things that you want to do. Do we feel that, do you feel that having a mock draft for somebody, do you feel like it's hurting one career or think that it's benefiting? Tap, let me hear you.
I think it more so just depends on the lifestyle and the reality of the person, man. I think, like I said, back to my first initial points, it's about self reflection, actually self awareness, knowing where you stand. Like, and I could push to an example like a high schooler. So if you give a high schooler person maybe too much credit, you give them too much, or you're a 5-star, 4-star. It depends on their mindset. Depends on how mature they are. To take that advice. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep on working. So some of those they aren't there yet in the maturity of the mind. So it's like, okay, well, you telling me I'm all this. I ain't really got to work hard anymore. So I would say when it comes to that aspect, I believe you definitely got to be mindful of what you saying to certain people, or what mock draft you give certain people. Now, when it comes to like these college athletes, they have to understand that once they make this decision, whatever decision they do make, it will be the final decision, that can be made. So, like, say it's going to the draft, you can't just like this ain't for NFL. It ain't like NBA. You can't just go back if you don't have an agent. Once you declare, you're locked in. So once you decide to make that
Over with.
decision, you kind of locked in. So it's like you got to really have that self analysis, self reflection, understanding. Okay, well, this is what I want to do in my life, and that can trend in right in a good or a bad. Like I say, it can go down for those who aren't good in the mind. For those who are not as confident in their life, or who don't know kind of where they stand as far as their athletic ability, mock draft can kind of give them that sense of, okay, well, I am here. I am, my name is being noticed now. So now I can kind of walk with, my chin up, head up, saying, understanding where I could potentially go second round right now. Like I'm noticeable. People know who I am now. So I think it depends on, like I say, where you are in your life and the reality that you're living to understand, okay, where this mock draft can take me. Because it can also, like I say, it can take you out and it can take you, up. So it's like kind of one of those things you got to just understand where you're at in your life.
Okay. I got a very, very good question for y'all, but I'm gonna let JB go first. Go ahead, JB. Talk to me.
I'm gonna say I feel like it's hurting these players because they're telling these players their potential so early that instead of letting them develop and staying in college, they thinking, oh, the mock draft got me going this, so this where I'm gonna go. But anything can happen. That team might not want to pick you, just like Pistons with Melo. They passed on him. He was supposed to be the second pick of the draft, but he went to Denver. Like the same people that's telling these players that the same that's telling these players your potential and where you're gonna land. These mock drafts didn't know that the 199 pick in 2000 gonna be the best quarterback to ever play a game of football.
Well, you talking
So
now,
so
Chris.
so so
Say that
so
again. Say
so
that
my
again,
question
JB.
would
Say that
be
again.
the mock draft people at the 199 pick in 2000 draft didn't
They
know
don't go. They don't go
gonna be
that
the
far, JB.
best.
They don't go that far. They don't mock you that far.
Hey,
That's
well,
tough.
well, they should have. They messed up. That mock draft messed up real
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
So and the mock draft is destroying a lot of careers because they're just rushing these processes. They think that just because they have success in high school and the collegiate level that they're gonna have success in the pros, and that's the proven fact that some players do have good careers and some players become busts. And when they become busts, they not on the players but not on the mock draft people that's evaluating them.
Mm,
Real, real, real.
that's real, boy. You just made me want to pick up my cleats and go out there and get to work, man.
Nah, because like I
Yeah,
said,
me.
those mock drafts, they ain't gonna put that Tom Brady 199. They ain't gonna put that Brock Purdy in there 190. They ain't gonna put him in
Mm-hmm.
there because they
Yeah,
only know of what they hear, or what the big names are. They ain't gonna put the names that you people that's grinding hard when everybody else sleeping. They ain't putting them in there.
that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy because Tom Brady was playing behind Chad Henne
Mm-hmm.
and what league they thought Chad Henne was going to be
Best
the
thing since
next
sliced
national
bread.
champion. Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
me? Like you
Yeah.
got Tom Brady sitting behind, splitting time and not starting. Is
But
you
I
crazy?
but I mean, to their defense, nobody really knew who Tom Brady was at that time.
Nah, you
He
did
was
know.
If you
I mean,
if you
you
he
put
was just
if you put on Tom Brady tape and you seen him throw that ball in college, you would have been like, okay, he might be a second stringer, but he can play in the league. He ain't on 199 pick. I would have picked him at least about third, fourth round at
but but
least.
but you saying that you seen how his career went. That's how you
No,
saying
I'm
that you.
saying that because I seen how you played in college.
But okay, cool, and I'm glad you said that. You only seen what they put on that film for him to look good. What about all the
Okay,
bloopers and all the
okay.
stuff that he didn't understand? That was left outside of that film. What about that stuff?
That hey, that's part of the trial and tribulations.
Hey, I got a
Like,
question for y'all.
you name me a perfect quarterback in college, boy. You name me a perfect quarterback in college.
Perfect? Like what you mean by perfect?
What's perfect?
Like
What's perfect?
like perfect. Like, oh, this man is gonna be the next him in the pro. You just can't do it. They thought Brady Quinn was gonna be that. They thought Jamarcus Russell gonna be that.
Vince Young, right?
That was gonna be that.
Cam
He
Newton,
had
Yeah, hey, I would say Cam, Lamar.
Mike Vick.
mm, mm, Lamar
All
barely
right,
made it out the first round.
hey, cause
Lamar barely made it
we
out the first
we can
round.
go all day, but
That boy is hugging his mama. Mama, please.
Hey,
Like
he
Jaylen
made it.
Brown.
He made it. All right, so hey, and that leads me to my next question for y'all, right? When we say mock drafters, right? We more so think about the people who is outside of our reach, that's watching us, do what we do, right? Do y'all feel like, and I'm gonna go for high schools, I'm gonna go for high school athletes, high school students. Do y'all feel like the the biggest mock drafters of those times at that point at that time can be the parents?
Of
Because
course.
if I'm a parent and my son might not be D1, he might not be a D1 athlete, right?
But you're gonna push him to be D1.
But my pride and me wanting my
Mm-hmm.
kid to be best and get the best, I'm going to push him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, no, we not, and this is no disrespect to my brothers, at all. I'm gonna push him to say, nah, we're not doing HBCUs. Nah, we ain't doing D2s. We ain't doing that. Nah, we finna go to Alabama. But then you get to Alabama and
Don't fall.
you don't even see kickoff coverage. But then you so caught up in, not when I say you, I mean the parents. The parent is so caught up in the status that it come with,
Mm-hmm.
saying that, oh, well, my son go to Alabama, or my son go to University of Miami, my son go to University of Texas. But then somebody asks, like, what is your
Do
son
he
doing?
play?
Like, do we play? Like, you've been in college now like 5 years. Like, we haven't really seen. Is he planning on coming out this year? He got granted a waiver. What's going on? And you don't want to. They don't want to swallow that pride and be honest with themselves, yet alone the child, yet alone the people that's asking about these questions. So what I'm asking is, what role do you guys think the mock parents play when it comes time for their child to take that next step and hit that next level?
I feel like they play an important part, but I feel like Rick Ross' son, the way Rick Ross, you know, did the way Rick Ross did, Rick Ross' son could have went anywhere. Rick Ross could have, hit up Prime, hey Prime, let let my son get a walk on spot, or give me a partial. I'll pay for the rest. But he endured the grind, and he's saying, hey, you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready for that D1 level. Look into these HBCUs, these D2s that you can potentially grow and become better in, than just forcing my son out there. Just like Frank Gore. Frank Gore's son ain't he went to Southern Miss. Frank Gore, he could have went to Miami, Florida State, Florida. He could have went anywhere he wanted, but he went to Southern Miss because Frank Gore knew you on that type of level right now. This where you need to be. This your category. So them parents that know their athletes is gonna be more successful.
I don't
I
agree.
got it. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
Hey,
Why
I
you don't
don't
agree
agree.
though?
I gotta hear this.
I don't agree, bro. And I'm gonna say why I don't agree. I mean, parents definitely have a big role in making the decisions, but I definitely believe that when it comes ultimately down to the decision you got to make, it's more so these kids are making decisions off of how they feel. And I think I'm gonna say most parents kind of giving them that option to give themselves that room to make a decision off of yourself. But the media is mainly the most influence when it comes to their decisions. So no matter what a parent got to say, no matter what a mom or dad's telling these kids, they're gonna go off what they see off of media or the people around them. Parents, you gotta realize in high school, parents don't really have that. You got a few parents that has that strong impact, but in high school right now, parents don't really have that impact as in, oh, I want you to go to Alabama, or I want you to go to this school right here. Taking consideration, you got the primes, you got these different parents that that was in their kids' life and giving them the option. Okay, well, I want to weigh your pros and cons, but I definitely these a lot of these parents, bro, don't even be in a circle until the end. You gotta realize,
You
like,
right.
especially
You right.
where we at, these parents don't really be in a circle, so they have a big influence of what these kids can, what they want the kids to do in the direction they can do. They can say whatever they want to say, but these kids ultimately have the decision that their friends around. I have a friend that's going to UM. I want to go to UM now because my homie going now. My mama can't say nothing about it. I don't see a mama get upset on live TV because she want her kid to go somewhere else, and he chose the
Yeah,
total opposite.
yeah.
And I was saying,
She
these
want him to
parents,
go to LSU, I think.
yeah, and he went
Yeah,
somewhere. It's like
LSU.
these parents,
He went to Alabama.
they can want you
Yeah,
to go
Landon
all they want to
Collins.
go to, but these
Yeah,
kids ultimately have the decision to make themselves, man.
yeah.
So I don't
But
agree
I
with that.
would,
The parents, like,
but I wouldn't say they come at the end. I'll say that they come when they popping. So
not even, bro.
so say I'm a father of one. So say I'm a father
Like,
of one though, and
I doubt.
Hold on, Tal. Hold on, Tal. Hold on, Tal.
Go ahead, go
Hold
on.
on, Tal. Hold on. Come on, JB. Come on.
say I'm
I
a
know
father
Tal
of
about to
one.
go slap off. I know he's finna go soft.
Say I'm a father of a D1 athlete, 5 star, and I know and like I know I haven't been in his life, but once he started popping off, this your son? Yeah, that's my boy. He about to go to Alabama. Knowing your son ain't gonna play at Alabama, you gonna push him to go to Alabama.
Hey, man, like I said, I doubt a Frank Gore really pushed his kid to go to Southern Miss. I doubt a Prime. I mean, I won't say Prime because Prime had influence on his kids coming to his school he going to,
Proud people went to JSU.
but that, like I say, parents have that influence. But most kids in this generation, their parents don't have much say so when it comes to their college decision. I mean, they can say, okay, I want you closer to home, but these kids don't go wherever they feel like the cloud is. Like I got a lot of kids right now that they're like Ohio State right now, receivers. Their parents like UM. No matter what their parents say, their mind is stuck on going to Ohio State. You know why? Because Ohio State been known to be a wide receiver guru. So it's like just understanding these kids making decisions off of what the media is telling them and what people. So the mock draft has the ultimate mock draft. The media and the people in your corners. Your parents can give you the advice, they give you the tips. But most parents, what they say? I'm gonna let my child make a decision for himself. That they're gonna give you that decision.
And right when they do that, they get mad, just like in the Collins mom.
But
I'm gonna let him
in the
make the
day,
decision for
in the
himself.
day, a lot of these parents they try to give the kids the option to do their own thing because you have those parents, like I said, you have those parents that definitely make sure they pushing, hey, go to this school, go to this school, go to this school. But for the most part,
Yeah.
I don't think these parents are really behind when it comes to making the ultimate decision. It's what you feel is making you home when you go to these visits.
I think me personally, I think it's more so like I'm saying. I think it's more so the parents who do have the most impact when these kids come, to pick the next level is the ones with the 2-parent household. Or the ones that live with dad, when it comes around that time, because and I'm not saying this to knock any of my single mothers. I love y'all to death. I swear to God I do. I love y'all to death.
Hey, man, give it a disclaimer.
I swear to God I love y'all, baby. Please don't kill me. I love y'all to death.
Hey, they was about to
But
go crazy on them.
what? But statistics say being raised by a single father and being raised by both parents is equivalently the same. So when it comes down to decision making, your father gonna instill discipline, humbleness. He gonna keep you on that track so you can, shoot forth and get to where you're trying to get to. And like I say, I love y'all to death. I swear to God, I love y'all to death. A lot, but when it comes times for single mothers in those situations, like Tap say, they say, I'm gonna let my child, pick what's best for him. And around age, do we really know what's best for us?
No.
Can we really see? Are we really locking in 3 to 4 years down the line, or are we just thinking about the right now? When you were 17, 18 years old, was you looking 3 to 4 years down the line, or was you locking in on just right now?
Nah, that
Right now.
depends on your upbringing. I won't say all people don't know, because we talked about it before. Letter to the youth. You know what I'm saying? We spoke on
That is true.
actually listening to these kids. So if you actually as a parent, you putting you instilling those behaviors in your kid from childhood, understanding to look at the long goal and not always the shortcuts. Then you know what I'm saying. But I think it mostly ultimately goes down to how how you're getting raised, and just the training you're getting in your house. So some of these actually look at it like, hey, I know if I go here, I got a better opportunity to get a good education and go here. So it's like, you have those few in there, but you have those. So you can't ultimately say all of them don't have it.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
It's a real small percentage of that group. It's a real small percentage of that group, though.
That's racist. Hey, y'all, boy, shut up.
I'm right.
You shout out for that, boy. You shout out for that.
I'm messing with you, dog.
Hey, great points, man. Great points. JB, go ahead. What you just finna say?
I was gonna say the small percentage of that, because if you really want to look at it, how many of these top athletes is being raised in household? It's either the dad's there or the mom's there. So they got it. So it's it's either or, but it's a small percentage of the ones that's raised by two parents that get that real guidance, that get the mom's side and the dad's side. All right, so now you got a chance to make your decision, instead of just the mom's side. Hey, this where we gonna go, or the dad's side. Hey, this where we gonna go because I want you closer to home, like you said, or I want you to go here because that's my favorite school. Like, it's a small percentage that happening. Especially in the African American household.
I'm glad you said that. You know why? A college coach, Coach Prime, he said, when I'm recruiting, I want my quarterback to come from a 2-parent household.
Yeah. What
he
said about the O-line? What he said about O-line?
He said, my trench guys, I want them raised by their mother only. I want single mother men on my trenches. And I think the reason he said that he wants his quarterback raised by both parents is because when it comes down to decision making, keeping your poise, let's see how you can go, being rattled. Let's see if you can keep your composure. Let's see when the play breaks down. Let's see if you're not, let's see if you know what to do with it. Let's see if you can turn nothing into something. Let's see if you can take this, broken play and get us 5-6 yards. I mean, I didn't say it. He said it. So if y'all gonna kill me, don't kill the messenger, please.
Hey, what Tap said? That's racist.
Hey, and I'm glad we on this topic, man. I'm definitely glad we on this topic, because it's just like, it makes you think. And it's like, over the years, bro, like, have any of us ever seen anyone that y'all feel has like been drowned by early mock draft predictions, and being that they was drowned early, do you feel like that caused like a downslide in their career path?
Of course.
No, for sure. And I won't mention any names, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's a disclaimer for that. But I've seen, bro, in Miami, Florida, man, I've seen so many people that came and was drowned by the naysayers, people telling them, hey, make this decision, do what you gotta do this, do that, do that. Hey, you do this, you going first round. Or coming out of high school, he gonna be a first round player. And they get complacent, bro, and they don't keep the pedal going. And I've seen a guy, man, and this is a story I always tell people all the time. I've seen a guy at University of Miami, I won't say the name, but man, had at least 2 more years left and decided, oh, I'm gonna go draft. I'm gonna go to the draft. I don't know who was in this corner to help him, like, let him know, hey, man, not yet. But now he's coaching Little League. He never got drafted. He never had an opportunity to be on the team. But I'm not sure if the mock draft told him, hey, you was going third round, and he felt like, hey, well, third round, hey, that sounds good to me. Third round, I mean, right now I got to feed my family.
At least
but I don't know who.
Yeah,
I'm saying, I think the mock draft can sometimes drown you to the point where sometimes you believe, okay, well, mock draft say third round, man, at worst fourth, but not drafted and nothing at all. I think, and then now he's now looking around like, hey, man, no opportunity, no nothing. You had two more years you could have technically played left, and you decided to go to the draft. I mean, you probably had an issue where you needed the money right now, but in the day, like, you already here at this point, man. You already here.
Yeah.
Go through your process, man. Keep grinding. Hey, you got a little longer left. You got a third round prediction, fourth round prediction. That's not the greatest. You want to have first round or second round prediction at best before you make any move. But making a decision off a third or fourth round mock. Yeah, so like in
first, second round,
third, fourth round, that's not guaranteed on the team. That's
a
picked
maybe.
up. And
That's a maybe.
somebody, if a dog come in better than you,
yeah.
You out of here.
Yeah, it's over with. It's over
So,
with.
I mean, I've seen it between high schoolers. I've seen it between NFL. I've seen it in college. I've seen a lot of people that take that leap and it goes downhill for them. And it's like now you like look at them like, dang, you was this person, but now you. And I don't judge them, but it's like, bro, like, wait your process, man. See it through, man.
Yeah. I can definitely agree to that statement. Being from the crib, man, I done seen so many people just let that hype, and just let the, words of the people who they felt was in their corner. Like I say, it's because they're in your circle. That doesn't mean they're in your corner. These people was feeding him like, you got it, you the man, you this, that, woo, woo. And now you on the block with it. You ain't nothing but a coulda, shoulda, woulda. And them same people, they don't even call your phone no more, man. They don't even call you no more. They don't check up on you. They don't do none of that. But they was riding that coattail when you was on your way up because they was looking at you like the meal ticket.
Yeah.
And now look at you. Now look at you. You let them get in your head, throw you off of your pivot. You ain't keep the main thing. And it's not your fault because you was young and you probably felt overwhelmed and you ain't have the courage, enough to speak out and say, hey, it's, what I'm saying, I can do it and get better at this if I just take another year, another 2 years and perfect my craft.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, JB.
Y'all ain't gonna drop names, but the two names that came to me was
we ain't gonna drop no name. I want no problems. I want no smoke.
Hey,
I want no smoke.
These two people made it to the league though. These two people made it to the league, so I'm gonna drop their names. The first name I'm gonna say is Austin Rivers, because number one player in the country coming out of high school, went to Duke, got coached by Coach K, averaged 15-5. But if you would have stayed one more year, he probably would have been fully developed to last longer in the league. But he got caught up in that in that father son. Hey, I want to coach my son. I want to coach my son. He got hyped into that, and then you got Greg Oden, 7-footer. They thought, we go. Hey, we're so he a 7-footer. Let's just develop him in the NBA. Man, that man played in the NBA. How many games?
I think Austin Rivers had an okay career, man.
At Duke?
Bro,
no,
you just
NBA.
Inconsistent.
bro, you
He
just set
was
up and said
inconsistent.
you just set up and said Austin Rivers, bro.
Bro, one more year.
What one more year at Duke and going to the league and doing what he did gonna change anything for Austin Rivers?
Bro, how many years Austin Rivers been in the
Mental
league?
preparation.
How many years he been in the league, bro?
You want me alone? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
I
about it.
got you right
I'm gonna
here.
find it. I'm gonna
It,
find it. No,
it,
You don't gotta find it.
it's like 10 years, right?
yeah, I think about so.
Man.
Austin Rivers been in the league like
Let's
10
see.
years, right?
But doing what? Being
What,
what?
what
A
you
Role
mean?
in the
role
league
player.
matters.
This the number one player in the country.
Hold on, wait.
Y'all can
Hold
see Austin Rivers.
on,
Y'all
hold
can
on.
see Austin Rivers. I
Hold
see
on.
Austin Rivers. I
Hold on,
want
wait.
Austin Rivers poke on boys.
Oh, hey, yo. Hey,
Paul.
hey, Paul.
Paul.
Hey, Paul. Hey, it is not.
Bro,
How,
they say
how,
Austin Rivers' career was a bust, bro.
yeah,
Who said
how?
that? Who said that?
Bro, Austin career, bro, Austin Rivers, bro, they saw Austin Rivers like the next LeBron James. I kid
No,
you.
Nobody saw.
bro.
Nobody saw
Nobody
that.
said that, bro.
Bro, look at
Nobody saw
look
that.
at his hoop, bro. Look at his high school hoop mixtape, bro.
Nobody saw that, bro.
Nobody said no.
Most views by high school basketball player, bro. This
Because
man
he was that
got.
guy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you're that guy in high school, you gotta be that guy in college. You gotta be averaging 20.
So you
25.
think the mock draft got him go early and he had a bust year, a bust career?
Bro,
No.
he averaged 8.5 in his career.
No.
He averaged 8.5 in his career.
Bro.
That's a player who could not develop properly. He could not get to where he wanted to get to.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro,
that has nothing to do with the mock draft.
He fully developed.
Bro, hold on, wait, bro. You can't say that when it comes to what he averaged, because if you want to say that, what about Pat Beverly? Pat Bev averaged 40 in high school. But when you get to the league, listen to me. Listen to me.
He coming to the league as a scorer. He came to the league as a defender.
Oh,
Pat.
how you average 40 in high school and then come to the league as a defender? Come on, bro.
Bro, he wasn't the number one player in the nation.
I never said he was. I said he averaged
That's
40.
What I'm trying to get to you. That's right.
Hold on. So
listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
I got a player too, Zion Williamson.
Hear me out.
Hey, he's fat.
Hear me out. Just
that gumbo, he don't know how to control that.
just because you play a certain way in high school, it's rare that you get that same playing style in the league, bro. The only player that I've seen get that same playing style from high school to college to the league is Trae Young. That's it.
What?
Yes.
Carmelo Anthony?
What you mean?
High school, college, pro.
It wasn't the I don't think it was the style of play. I believe that was just all right, Melo. Go ahead, bro. We're gonna let you take 60 shots. We're gonna be unsuccessful. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
What about
we gotta take time to give credit to Mr. 40K himself, LeBron James.
But I mean, that's like an alien, bro.
Mr. 40K himself.
I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
Hey, but the mock draft got right with him.
Yeah, that's like an alien.
Hey, I got a question though. So, do y'all think that Mike would be the same player if he would have went from high school to Michael Jordan? Would have went from high school to the league like Kobe and LeBron did? Would he be the same player?
No.
Michael Jordan sucked in high school.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
What you mean?
That's facts, though.
So yeah. he needed college prep to get him better.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. The greatest players needs extra preparation. Austin Rivers needed that extra dude, and he'd have probably would have been averaging 20.
All right,
This
Bro,
man averaged 8.5
hey,
points.
leave Austin Rivers alone, bro.
bro, you know what? When we drop this video, I'm gonna tag Austin Rivers by 10 times just so he can see
I'm
this.
gonna tag him. He from my
Just so he can.
hometown.
Hey, Austin Rivers, dog. You one of the ones in my eyes, big
That
dog.
boy, that
I
boy
give you
picked me up. F him.
He's so funny, dog. This man here is funny, dog.
Hey, but they gonna hang you by your neck, JD. They gonna hang you by your neck, dog. Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad we got that out, man. That was good. That was good. Okay, let's this one home. Who do you feel had the biggest impact? Your support system, and your village, or the mock drafts? Tap, let me hear it. I just know you got something just brewing. Oh,
With this one,
Come
dog.
on,
With this one,
Stephen
this one,
A.
this one, this one. No, nah, and I'm not Stephen A, man. But no, with this one, dog. I think who should have the most influence is your grounded support system. But is that always how it works? No. But you do hear most of these athletes saying, I did have a talk, with some people. I sat down with my team. They always hit that. I sit down with my team or my family, or my team, whatever it is, and they ultimately make a decision like that. So I believe ultimately the team's decision weighs off of the marker's mock. So you have to sit down at a panel once you get a mock draft of where you're supposed to be expected to be going at or whatever it is. And that's when you go upon your team. So I think right now you would definitely put in the category that the mock has the most influence on these players coming out, or just people in general making the next decision, telling them what is predicted of them, telling them where they should be at. That has the ultimate decision-making tool for these people. That's my
Okay.
piece, man.
okay.
Okay.
That be what you like. What you think?
For me, it it can be both, because if you have a strong that keeps your head on straight and don't allow you to cheat the ground, then they can have a big impact. But if you have a village that is in your ear about getting to the money, and they listen to the mock draft, like people talking about, like, oh, you going top 5, you going top 10, you going lottery, going one to 2 rounds, like they just think of you as a breadwinner, and that family can be a bit negative impact on the athlete as well. So
Okay.
that's why I say it can be both. So if you have that strong village that keeps you humble, that want to see you grind, want to see you develop, not money hungry, then that's the way you want to go. That's gonna be the biggest impact of your life. But both sides can be a big impact, because if you follow the ones that's just money hungry, that's a big negative impact. And like you said, Tap, you got your boy coaching you football, went to the University of Miami, had 2 more years left, but he will listen to the negative impact, and now look at his life. Impact him even worse.
But at that time, he thought it was positive. So, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Sometimes you gotta know how to differentiate the both. You gotta know what's good, what's bad, and like I say, self awareness, self analysis,
Yeah.
self time to reflect, and know
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
stand at in your life, and understand that.
Yeah. That's real. That's real. I think
But you can't cheat the grind. You just can't cheat the grind, or it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back to bite you.
100%, 100%. Me personally, I'm gonna give a two-part answer to this. I think for the the dual household, the dual parents, I think the dual parent support system outweighs the mock drafts.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because, like I stated earlier, you get both of your parents, perspectives and their outlooks, and you get, how can whatever move you're about to make, how can it benefit you in the long run, and how can it hurt you if things don't go as planned. And my second part to that will be the households with the single parent, and it could be the mom or the dad, because I'm not going to sit up here and say all dads just create this outstanding, et cetera, because that's not the case. I'm not going to sit up here and say all moms just create this vulnerable and misguided person, because that's definitely not the case. Some moms create gems, fathers create gems. That's just the nature of the game. But I
Yeah.
feel like the households that comes with the single parent, I feel like it tends to have the mock draft tends to have more of an impact in that area, because they're really like, I'm not gonna say selling a dream, but they're really putting it in your face. Like, your dreams is right here. Like, I can really reach out and touch my dreams by how they
Right.
saying this
Yeah.
to me. It's like
Yeah.
they're telling me everything I need to hear. They they wine and dine me. You know what I'm saying? They everything I want to hear, everything that's being told. It's just all sounding so good. But I'm only looking at it from the perspective of right now, because
Yeah.
after this ink is dry on this contract, and I take this next step, two years later, I tear my ACL. You know, I'm out of the game. The guy who was whining and dining me 2 years ago. I don't speak to him no more. So it's like,
Yeah.
dang, did you really care for me, or was I just a number to you? And I think
Yeah.
that's what a lot of
Number.
people get caught up at.
Yeah. Number. Money. Yeah.
That's my personal opinion on which one.
But the piggyback off that a little bit, like the NFL love them single households, moms. They love to write a story about that, then write a story about a two household parent. Like, oh, he was raised by both parents. He was raised by a good upbringing, and then they don't want to write a story on that, but they want to write a story on, oh, he was raised in a single parent household. His mom had to work 3 4 jobs. Like, dang, why can't both athletes get the same type of love?
What you say? That's racist.
That's racist.
Hey, I, I ain't saying. I'm just saying what I'm reading.
Hey, I respect it. I respect it, man. I respect it. And with that, episode has come to an end, man. Y'all boys got anything you want to say? Tap,
Nah,
JB.
man, no, man. Tap in, man. Like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that, man. Up the score, man. We
Let's
going
get
up.
it. Let's get it, man.
Yo,
Once
yo,
again,
yo.
it's your boy Cool. Got my boy Tap. Got my boy JB. We are Upthescorepodcast, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, man. We appreciate y'all for listening. We will love to have y'all back next Tuesday, 8 a.m., baby. Let's get it.
Let's get it up. Let's
Special
go,
guest,
baby.
baby.